Listen, man, I'm so glad to have y'all here with us. We are in, I think, week 4 of us bringing our YouTube family in. So over here, we're simulcasting at the same time. So we have TikTok right here. We have, hey, Monique, good to see you coming in here. We have TikTok over here, and we have our YouTube family over there. And I'm excited about having y'all here with us today. So it's going to be a great talk, like always. So welcome in. My name is AD Roberts, and I am your success coach. And every day when we come on this live, there are two objectives that we have. The first thing is to create a sense of connectedness and community with the Oasis. That's right. Whether you're here on YouTube or you're on TikTok, we're all together. Janae, I see y'all. I see you, Janae. Thank you so much. And the second thing that we do is every day when we come on here live, we always have a topic that is designed to be empowering and impactful at a meaningful level. So welcome in. So glad to have you here. And we're gonna kick this thing off. And listen, I've already asked the crew over here to put ready in the chat. And the same thing for y'all, put ready in the chat if you're ready to go ahead and kick today off. Thank you so much. Listen, we're almost to 10K. Let's go ahead and tap away. And as soon as we get to 10K, we're going to share this bad boy out. We're going to push this out to the FYP. Thank you so very much. I see everybody up in here. I see us. Let's go. We are in day 2 of an amazing topic. And I am just going to bring it right back up here. And our topic, and I'm gonna do a brief recap. I'm not gonna do the full recap like I normally do, but today is gonna be powerful because yes, it is day 3 of this talk. Hey, Everin, good to see you on here. This is day 3 of this amazing talk on the alchemy of faith, and I want you to look at faith as not something that you do or anything like that. Thank you, Fine Wine, for the finger hearts. I truly appreciate you. I want you to hold this as something that I want you to hold faith as if it were a tool, So again, faith becomes the alchemy. Faith becomes the alchemy that turns uncertainty into the very momentum we've been waiting for, each and every one of us. Uncertainty is often the doorway to the life we're praying for, even though it is the very feeling that we resist the most. Faith reveals itself in quiet courage to choose the higher truth while we fear while whispering fear in our ears in the background. It constantly happens. So it's the old version of us that is trying to get us to continue to be the same version of us that we've always been. So the energetics of uncertainty, and see, that's the thing, uncertainty, it activates your faith because we all like the familiar. Okay, your subconscious mind, it loves the familiar. Your subconscious mind, it loves the familiar. And because it loves the familiar, it will always bend to that, even if it's uncomfortable. And so we love to call it the uncomfortable comfort zone because that is in our nature. Our subconscious mind loves the familiar. And anytime you or I begin to push into a new space, when we say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm tired of this old way of living. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of being frustrated. I'm tired of being sick. I'm going to start taking better care of myself. Thank you, Fine Wine, for those gifts. I'm going to start doing some things about it. I'm going to become new. I'm no longer going to accept the bare minimum from my relationships. I'm no longer going to keep myself in this box to make other people feel comfortable about their insecurities. And when you begin to say those type things and you start to move into new territory, new areas, thank you, Monique, as you begin to move into those new territories feel like danger to your subconscious mind because your subconscious mind loves the familiar. It loves what it's accustomed to. It does not like stepping outside of that comfort zone. Thank you, Fine Wine. It does not like moving into those new territories because when you start moving into those new territories, it is uncertain. And because it's uncertain, hey, Jawan, good to see you on here. And because it is uncertain, unfortunately, because it's uncertain, it's unfamiliar. And we don't like it. It doesn't feel comfortable. So it's that uncertainty that calls our faith into action. And I want you to hold faith. It's not some magical thing out there in space. I want you to hold faith as something that you actually use as a tool. And before we go any further, let me lay some foundational stuff here. Come in. Do we have any newbies in the room? If you're a newbie and we've not acknowledged you yet, simply put newbie in the chat. If you are a newbie, just simply put newbie in the chat so that we can love on you. Don't be afraid. We're not going to bite you. So listen, we're glad to have you in here with us. Just simply put newbie in the chat. Maybe tell us where you're from so that we can love on you. We appreciate your presence up in here. Come on now. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Let us know that you're a newbie by simply putting newbie in the chat. And so while you're doing that, I want to lay some foundational stuff for it. Thank you, Mimi, for the populace. We live in an energetic universe. Okay? We live in an energetic universe. And because we live in an energetic universe, I believe that this universe has a language. And that language is what? Come on, put it in the chat. What is the language of this universe? The language of the universe is frequency. It is vibration. Edwin, y'all love on Edwin. Listen, welcome in, Edwin. Good to see you. Good to see you in here because you are a newbie. Welcome in. That's right, I am. That's right. Vibration, frequency. That's right. It is the language of the universe is frequency. And so you may say, well, listen, AD, well, where does this frequency come from? The frequency, it arises partially from us. And so as we co-create our experience, that vibrational frequency that I'm speaking of, it arises from us. The thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. I'm going to say that again. It is the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience. And as you experience those, as you have those emotions, those four things, what I like to call the protocols of alignment, they create a resonance. They create a frequency, and that frequency is projected out into the quantum field. The quantum field receives that frequency and then reflects it back to us as reality. I'm going to say that again. The resonance that we create from the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience, they create a frequency. You're literally a broadcaster, a signal every day, 24/7, 365 days a year. You're always broadcasting that signal based upon those four things. And that signal is projected out into the quantum field. And as it is projected out into the quantum field receives it. And as it receives it, is reflected back to us, you and I, as reality. So what that simply says is that the reality that you are experiencing out here is merely a reflection of what is going on the inside. So if you don't like what you're experiencing out here, then you don't change the thing out here with your hands. You have to go within and change what's going on inside, because the universal law of correspondence, that's right, Janae. The universal law of correspondence says, as within, so without, as above, so below, as it is in the east, so shall it be in the west. So with that being our understanding, that means everything in our experience is reflective of that which is inside of us. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. See? So where your focus goes, here it is, where your focus goes, energy flows, where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Does that make sense to everybody? Because that is foundational to our talk today and every day. And so if that makes sense, put yes in the chat. If that makes sense. If it does not make sense and you need me to explain that again, let me know. I am a teacher and we're not leaving anybody behind. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Monique. Good. Y'all got it. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Tina. Good. Thank you, Edwin. All right, especially our newbies. I appreciate that, Edwin. Excellent. Thank you, Fine Wine. So because that is the case, where your focus goes, thank you, Rosemary. Yes. All right. All right. Good, 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 good. Thank you, Everin. And because we understand that where our focus goes, energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Always remember this as we're getting into our talk today. The universe does not give to us based upon what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. So your identity is super, super powerful. And the matrix of faith, the vibrational frequency of faith, literally will transform you from the version you were yesterday to the version you're becoming right now. It will transform you. And I need you to look at faith as a tool and not just something that's just kind of floating out there for you to, just kind of be-ish kind of thing. No, 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 no. It is an absolute tool. So one of the things you need to understand and remember this is that uncertainty feels like chaos to your ego, while it feels like possibility to your soul. Uncertainty literally exposes the gap between where you are now and where it is that you want to be. It exposes that gap. So the subconscious mind filters new possibilities because remember, this is about going into that space of uncertainty, going into the new territory as you begin to do the new thing, the new job, the new career, the new opportunity, the new investment, the new relationship, the new you, the new health trend, the thing that you're doing that is new and fresh. There's a level of uncertainty. And out of that uncertainty, the subconscious mind is going to filter new possibilities through the lens of old experiences. That's what it does. That's how the subconscious mind works. So that's why I love what I do as a clinically certified hypnotherapist. It gives me the ability to help people to tap into the version of themselves, the old version of themselves, and to reprogram it. Because the programming, 95% of what you and I experience as reality, the version of you that we experience, the version that the world experiences of me, is systemic of the subconscious mind. Our reality is systemic of the subconscious mind. Literally 95% of what you and I go through on a day-to-day basis is based upon programming. Because the subconscious mind is the repository for all of the things that you have experienced. And so it creates these lenses through which we look at the world. And so that's why it's so important for us that as we're moving into new areas and territories, we have to change how we view the world. And the only way to change how we view the world is to change the lenses through which we view it. Does that make sense, y'all? Does that make sense? If that makes sense, put yes in the chat. If it doesn't, say AD, say that again, please. We have to change the lens through which we view the world. Because as Wayne Dyer would always say, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Why is that? The observer effect. When you look at it from a when you look at it from a quantum perspective, where our focus goes, energy flows. Where our energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So it is absolutely paramount that as we look at the thing through the observer effect, it shows us that and also not just the observer effect, but the law of vibration says energy, what? Energy first, form second. So vibration first, form second. Energy first, form second. So based upon our observation literally collapses time, collapses on to the timeline, and we start to experience that new reality. So here back again, it's so important that we understand the power of the subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is literally creating your reality. So the subconscious filters new possibilities through the lenses of old experiences, which is why doubt feels familiar. Doubt and worry is a normal process for you. To fear, the subconscious mind is not logical, but it's loyal. It follows the narratives that we repeat most often. So if you're saying negative things to yourself, if you're in an environment that is constantly questioning who you are, especially who you're becoming, if you're being challenged by outside external voices and also wrestling with internal voices that are juxtaposed to the vision that you have seen for yourself. So if you say in one breath, you say, I am a multimillionaire. I am making some moves. I'm changing some things about myself, and I'm becoming that better version. But here's the thing. Unfortunately, the old version of you that's still running on those old programs it's still going to want to maintain relevance in your life. As I love to say, that the greatest hater that you will ever have, the greatest hater that you'll ever have, Janae, the greatest hater that you'll ever have, Mimi, the greatest hater that you'll ever have, Amy, Janae, the greatest hater that you'll ever have, Fine Wine, is the old version of you. The old version of you wants to maintain relevance. The old version of you does not want you to walk in faith and use the tool of faith to begin to alchemize the fear that you're experiencing and to change that into faith. It wants you to stay at the lower vibrational frequency because that is familiar, that is comfortable. And because it is familiar and comfortable, it wants you to stay there. And if you bend and acquiesce to the old version of you, then you're going to stay stuck in a season that continues to give you the same thing that you've always gotten. Allow that to settle in for a moment. The greatest hater you'll ever have is the old version of you. Not your friends, not the ones out there in the street. It's the old you. I want you to begin to look at it from a quantum perspective that faith is a frequency. Faith is a frequency, a vibrational state that signals to the universe that readiness has arrived. The moment you begin to operate from a place of faith, you literally begin to change everything. In quantum reality, possibilities collapse into form based upon what we consistently expect, what we observe, what we look for, what our intentions are. And so the more we move in that vein, the more we attract the same into our space. Every time faith replaces fear, a new timeline becomes available. Does that make sense? Every time you begin to activate faith and you start walking in it, every time faith replaces fear, a new timeline becomes more accessible. And as you rehearse this, mentally rehearse this in your mind, you begin to bend space and time in your direction. I know this is some masterclass stuff here. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is not just your normal thing. This is how you begin to literally bend space and time, because the language of this universe is frequency. And when you begin to vibrate at a frequency of faith, it literally rearranges everything in your space. If you don't know what you want now, you'll always end up what you've always got. Oh, absolutely. You'll always end up with what you've always gotten. That's how that works. You have to make that shift. All right. So no, we're moving in the right direction. Universal law of faith and creative force, the universal laws of assumption. The more you assume about yourself, what are you assuming about yourself right now? Are you assuming that you're wealthy? Are you assuming that you're healed? Because it is those assumptions that the universe bends to. So the law of assumption reveals that we manifest not what we want, but what we assume to be true about ourselves. What do you assume today about yourself? And is faith a part of that assumption? Do you believe in the possible? Do you believe in your ability to shape and to redirect your own life and your world according to how you see things? Do you see that? Do you feel that? Are you walking in that? And so the law of vibration, we just talked about the universal law of vibration, right? The universal law of vibration reminds us that every desire already exists on a matching energetic frequency. What does that mean? Remember what I told you about the quantum field. Inside of the quantum field, every iteration of you exists. The happy you, the sad you, the poor you, the rich you, the sick you, the healed you. All of these versions of you live concurrently at the same time in different timelines. And how you actually end up on one of those particular timelines is the way you speak to the universe. Because the language of the universe is vibration. And the frequency that you project is the frequency that literally collapses the space and time. And it collapses and causes us to fall on the one timeline. So the universal law of vibration reminds us that every desire already exists. So everything that you want is already there. It's already looking for you. It's already there. It's already looking for you. And because it's already there and it's already looking for you, then all you have to do is to become a vibrational match for the thing and you will experience it. So the more you say, I am rich, and you begin to identify as I am rich, not just speak it, you begin to think that way because it will forever be your identity. How you see yourself will determine what you draw into your space, what you attract. Because again, the universe does not give us what we ask for. The universe gives to us based upon who we see ourselves as. So that goes right in alignment with the law of assumption. What do you assume about yourself? What do you assume about yourself? Is it powerful? I am rich. This is an assumption that I have about myself. And then as I make the assumption about myself, is that assumption in alignment vibrationally with the thoughts I have, the words I speak, the actions I take, and the emotions that I experience? Because in that state of alignment, come on now, in that state of alignment, magic begins to happen because where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So you can see where your focus is going when you are in alignment, when the thoughts that you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience, that alignment is then projected out into the quantum field. You can see how you're literally collapsing space and time because the language of the universe is vibration. Does that make sense, y'all? If that makes sense, listen, if that makes sense, y'all put yes in the chat. Let's go, let's go. Assuming worthiness reshapes how opportunities are perceived. You have to assume that you're worthy. You have to assume that you are wealthy. You have to assume. You have to assume. You have to assume. You have to assume the greatest and the highest possibilities of the thing. Because as you assume the greatest and the highest possibility of the thing, it is where your focus is. See, here's the problem. Here's the problem, y'all. I am wealthy. That's good. And see, here's the problem. Internally, you're having a dialogue that does not support what it is that you want to experience. You're operating from a place of limiting beliefs. You're operating from a place that keeps you in vibrational disharmony with the abundance that would naturally flow into your life. What your mind can conceive, you will receive. That's right, Janae. What are you assuming about yourself? Are you happy? I assume that I am happy because the law of assumption says that based upon what I assume about myself, the truth about myself, it begins to show up in my reality as experience. So I assume that I am rich. I assume that I am happy. I assume that I am whole. I assume that I am healed. So the same thing that you need to begin to do, that dialogue within you. But then when you're going into spaces of uncertainty, and that is where the rubber meets the road, and that's where we begin to face resistance. Because you're going into new territory, launching a new business. This is the reason why you procrastinate. Because you're supposed to launch the new business. You're supposed to go into that new relationship, that new business deal. You're supposed to write that book. There's so many things that you were supposed to have done already. Y'all already know who I'm talking about. I'm talking to you. I am talking to you. You can feel it right now. There's the reason why you're on this doggone live. You're like, who is this dude? And how did I wind up on his live? Well, I'm telling you right now, there's something amazing that is whispering in your ear. You can hear your soul gently screaming out for the greater thing. Because you were never designed and you were never born to sit in a cubicle day after day. You were never designed to live beneath your true potential. You were never designed to live in a box. You were never designed to acquiesce to the petty the mediocrity of others. You were never meant to be stuck in a small village and a tribe when in fact you're trying to right now in this moment, many of you are trying to place an ocean in a teacup. Many of you are literally trying to place an ocean into a teacup. Do you realize how big you truly are? But because of your environment and because of your situations, those temporary situations, it causes you to shrink because you're trying to be accepted by the tribe and the community and the family and all of that kind of stuff. You shrink how amazing you are because your spouse don't get you, because your significant other may not understand who it is that you are. You begin to shrink yourself so that you can fit within the myopic view of other people. This is where you need to activate your faith right now in this moment. Thank you, Mimi, for that growth, because yes, I am the greatest of all time. You best to believe it. You have to begin to speak to yourself from an affirmative way, from a place where you are powerful, where you are no longer acquiescing to the mighty, the small things about you. You are leaning into the big things because you cannot place an ocean into a teacup. You can't put an ocean in a teacup. You can't put an ocean in a teacup. Because as you try to put an ocean in a teacup, you're limiting the powerful possibilities and the change that you could be causing in the lives of so many people. Listen, I don't attract slouches, losers, any of that stuff. I attract superstars, winners. I attract into this type of live, this live experience. I attract people who feel a calling. That's right, the greatest of all time. You better know it. I attract people who are looking to become better, to do better, and to walk in a space where they are literally changing the lives of other people. How many of y'all in here is supposed to be helping to change the lives of people? How many people are on this live right now feel that they're here, that you have a greater calling? Just put me in the chat. And whatever that modality is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's right. We cooking with gas over here. That's right, Janae. Thank you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Come on now. Y'all see this? There's no way in the world that you're not, and you should have long since. Here we go. I'm not gonna be mean, but I'm gonna be firm. And I'm saying this with love. Trust me when I say I'm saying it with love. You should have long since launched that business. You should have long since written that book. You should have long ago started your coaching practice. You should have long ago started. There's a lot of things that you should have long since done. But because you are not operating from the place of faith, you're operating from a place of fear. And that's why the abundance that you're looking for, that's looking for you, can't find you. Because the overflow that you're looking for is right there, and it's akin to you walking in that higher vibrational frequency of faith. You see, remember, everything in the universe vibrates. It has a frequency. The frequency of fear is low. That's right, fine wine. Yeah, I got you together, and we still got some more coming to Jesus meetings. We got some more work to do. Come on. That's right. We got work to do because you have this season, as things are shifting, things are becoming very different. So we need all of you all in here and all of your gifts, and we need you walking in those gifts right now. The world needs your book. The world needs your product. The world needs your service. The world needs your voice. Stop tiptoeing around your intentions. And see, I know I just got off task, and that's okay. But see, here's the problem. You see, and can I speak? I'm gonna speak in an old school Christian vernacular, if you will, if you'll allow me for a second. You see, the devil is smart enough to know that the devil can't get you to do something bad. He's smart enough to know that he can't get you to do something bad, but you can do a good thing that's not the right thing. And so many of you have been justifying staying in a place, in a season that you know you shouldn't be in anymore. And because you stayed there in that season far beyond the doggone season, you're missing all of the opportunities. See, the universe is looking to give you all of the amazing things that you have seen for yourself. The wealth, the abundance, the prosperity, the healing, the happiness, the joy, the house, the car, the bank account, all of those things, looking to give it to you. And you can have it. You're just out of alignment because you're not walking in your assignment. All right, I'm done. The law of assumption. Fear, 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 false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. Fear is not always the villain, as I said yesterday. Because you know what I was starting to say was that fear is of a lower vibrational frequency and faith is of a higher vibrational frequency. And when you're speaking the language of fear, you know that when you speak the language of fear, doubt, and worry, those are lower vibrational thoughts. And where your focus goes, energy flows. And when energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So if you are focusing on the negative, if you're focusing on those things that are fearful and that you're doubtful of the uncertainty, you literally are calling into your experience, you're calling into your reality everything that comes along with fear. So you're going to get more things to fear. You're going to get more things to doubt. And you're going to continue to live in a space of the ego because the ego can't see possibility. The ego can only see that which is programmed to see based upon the pains of the past and the fears of the future. Now, when you begin to use the lens of faith, faith is of a higher vibrational frequency. And when you begin to bend space and time using faith, then those higher vibrational frequencies, it creates a space where your soul can operate. See, your soul cannot operate in the myopic view of fear because the soul is of a higher nature, a higher vibrational frequency, and unbounded. It's not to be controlled. It is not to be confined by anything. It is soul. Your ego, however, is temporal and it is of a lower vibrational frequency, and that is by design, and that's okay. But you have to understand that you have the ability to alchemize and to transmute all of this. So that's why I say that the title of this topic is the alchemy of faith. I didn't say the walk of faith. I didn't say the shift of faith. I said the alchemy of faith because faith is as a tool can transform that lesser base metal, that your lesser existence into one that is of a higher existence. So the thing that you're looking to do in your life, you literally have the ability to do it by walking in faith, not just walking in it, but embodying it and using it as a deliberate tool. Now, let me get back here to this fear thing, and then we're going to continue because we're almost at our point where we pick up from yesterday. Fear is not always a villain, but it's a messenger inviting a deeper awareness. Because the moment you begin to look at fear as a messenger and not just fear itself, you begin to transmute what fear actually is. You change fear into something that is possibility. So your emotional intelligence in that moment transforms fear into clarity, discipline, and inspired action. That's what it does. It literally transforms it into inspired action. Witnessing fear with compassion dissolves its grip. So be kind to yourself. When you have a moment and you have that moment of fear, just don't stress about it. Just say, hey, it is what it is. I'm having a moment. I'm a human being. And because I'm a human being, I'm not going to allow this moment to deter me from the beautiful destiny that I've seen for myself. If you have a beautiful destiny, put beautiful destiny in this chat. Going to get to my inspired actions for today. Thank you. Go ahead and do that now. All right, Efren, good to see you on here now. We'll see you tomorrow. Make sure that you look at your destiny as a beautiful one. It's a beautiful destiny. I needed to hear this. I have a lot of subconscious fear. Listen, that's why, and you know, and many people have a lot of subconscious fear. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put this up here now, especially as we're nearing the top of the hour. Listen, my name is A.D. Roberts, especially for our newbies. My name is A.D. Roberts. And yes, I am your success coach. I am your success coach and clinically certified hypnotherapist. And every day when we come on this live, thank you, Glam, for that daily heartbeat. And if you haven't grabbed your daily heartbeat, go ahead and grab it. What you waiting on? But every day when we come on here and we do this live, the first thing, there are two things that we do. What's the first thing? Create a sense of connectedness and community where we love on each other. We support each other. The second thing that we do is every day we're going to have a topic like this that's empowering and impactful. And so, if you are somebody that is looking to change your life and to take your life to the next level, I want to invite you to, if you want to work with me one on one, if you want to work with me one on one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this here. I'm going to pin this notice. Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. There's right down here's the contact form. Now, when you do this contact form right here on TikTok, when you fill it out in its entirety. Because once you fill out the little short part where you put your name and your contact info, then it's going to prompt you to complete a full questionnaire. When you complete that full questionnaire, that gives you access directly to me. All right, and then and when you have the ability to schedule a one-on-one. I want you to make sure that you do that. So if you're interested in working one-on-one with me, that click on that little orange arrow. I put the banner up there. So go ahead and do that. Now, the other thing, look, at we're tapping away. This is good. This is really, really good. I'm excited. We're already at 41K. We're right at the top of the hour. This is really good. Don't y'all go anywhere because we have so much more to cover. We have so much more to cover. And so I appreciate you guys for being here. Do we have any newbies in the building? Any newbies in the building, let us know that you're a newbie by putting newbie in the chat so that we can love on you. I appreciate that. Any on our YouTube family side? Do we have any newbies here? If this is your first day here with us, put newbie in the chat. I truly would appreciate it. Just put newbie in the chat so that we can love on you. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. And as you guys are doing that, go ahead and pull your calendars out too. Go ahead and pull your calendars out because I have an invitation for you. On December the 23rd, that's right, December the 23rd, Tuesday, it's a Tuesday. That's the day before Christmas Eve. So December the 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am hosting a virtual hypnosis experience. For those of you who are like, you know what, AD, I want to try this hypnosis thing for the first time. I really want to try it. This is going to be a powerful way to do it. I want to invite you to do it. And there's a registration for it. And to do the registration is really, really simple. To do the registration, y'all know where everybody tells you to go to do the registration. It says virtual hypnosis experience. And when you do the virtual hypnosis experience, in order to get it, normally to do the registration is $95. But because you guys have been with me and right here on this live, I'm going to give it to you today for $49. And all you have to do in the discount code session is put OMS49. OMS49. That's all you have to do. OMS49. If you put OMS49 in the discount code section, you're going to get it for $49. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. It is actually a powerful time. It's great it's going to be great. And this month's theme, let me tell you, this month's theme is powerful because it is about healing the inner child. Healing your inner child so that you can become the absolute best version of yourself. All right? So fair, that's good, good. Now, let me put this up here. If any part of what we have been talking about today at any level, has been relevant for you at any level, it came from the foundation of it, comes from a book that I authored and released earlier this year, Cracking the Abundance Code. If you're looking to attract more wealth, abundance, and prosperity into your life, if that's you, put me in the chat. If you're looking to attract more wealth, more abundance into your life, put me in the chat. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Excellent, Monique. Excellent. Excellent, TT Mills. Excellent. Listen, thank you, Juwan. If you are looking to attract more wealth and abundance into your life, and you've not gotten Cracking the Abundance Code, you need to go ahead and order your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. You see this link right here? Do you see right down here at the bottom where it says Cracking the Abundance Code? Can y'all see that white banner there? Right here in the TikTok shop. Can you see it? And if you can see it, excellent. This topic that we're on today, thank you, Tamara, thank you. This topic that we're on today is a life-changing topic. Especially when it comes to us talking about the alchemy of faith and how you begin to use faith as a tool, and that faith is a frequency. And because we live in a universe and the language of this universe is frequency. So when it comes to you attracting wealth and abundance, I wrote this book so that you can get out of your own way. And see what the problem is, the abundance that you're looking for, as I've said during this entire talk, it's looking for you too. It literally is looking for you too. The only problem is because many of you are doing the work. You got your manifestation journals, you got your candles, you lighting incense, you got your vision board. You're doing all of the right things. You got all of the right things, and because you have all of the right things, you're doing it. But the problem is you're out of vibrational harmony with abundance. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna just be very, very honest with you. A lot of times, the reason why you're in vibrational disharmony is because you're holding on to some pains of the past. You're holding on to some financial traumas that you may have experienced. And so you're operating out of limited beliefs. And so those limiting beliefs have you in a space where you are constantly moving juxtaposed to the abundance that would naturally flow into your life. Your nervous system isn't safe. Your nervous system isn't settled because you're always stressed out. You're always worried. You haven't realized what it is that you're holding on to way beyond the season that you should have let it go. And so it's those limiting beliefs that keep you in lock and step out of vibrational harmony with wealth and abundance. Because here's the thing, real talk. Your natural state right now, your natural state is abundance. Your natural state is abundance. Why is your natural state? That's why you listen. Who doesn't feel good when they have a bunch of money in their account? I'll wait. Don't you feel? Listen, if you feel good when you have when you have money in your pocket, when you have some nice money, when you look in your bank account and there's quite a few zeros in there, don't you feel good? If you feel good, put yes in the chat. And the reason why you feel good with it, it's not anything superficial. It's your natural state. When you're in your natural state, you feel better. You feel good. And so your natural state of existence is abundance, y'all. Because you came from a space of abundance. You came from a space that's prosperous. But the problem is, the problem is, the problem is you're holding on vibrationally to seasons that are not yours, and it's causing you to operate out of limiting beliefs. The very first chapter in the book is on limiting beliefs. It's sitting there showing you everything mentally, emotionally that you're holding on to that's no longer serving you. So I spend the first chapter in the book helping you to realize the limiting beliefs that you've been holding on to. So you need to grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. Also, the very next chapter in the book, the second chapter, is quantum leaping into your wealthy identity. You hear me talking about the quantum mechanics and how you can step into that next part of your life. You can. You don't have to wait. You don't have to hem and haw. You don't have to do that. Listen, just grab your copy, Cracking the Abundance Code. And when you grab your copy, I'm going to ship that bad boy off to you today. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to put your name in it. I'm going to personalize it. I'm going to do all of those things so that you can experience it. And I'm also going to put a nice little gift in there for you too. All right. So make sure that you grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, and we're going to keep going with our talk. Let me see, because if we don't have, we can't have what is natural to have. Because if we don't have, we can't have. Interesting. You might need to, TT Mills, you might need to explain that a little bit for me, a little bit more, if that's a statement or a question. But your natural state is abundance because we came from a space of abundance. And if you're not walking in abundance, and if your reality is not in alignment with that natural state of abundance and prosperity, then that just simply means that you're out of vibrational alignment. And we need to put you back on alignment by first removing the limitations that you're walking in. Remove those limiting beliefs, because as you remove those limiting beliefs, everything begins to change. So that's why I wrote Cracking the Abundance Code. And if you've been enjoying this talk today, the foundation of what we've been talking about is rooted here in Cracking the Abundance Code. All right? Excellent. Where my meditation folks at? Where my meditation folks at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Come on. Where you at? Where are you? If you in here, just put me. Say, that's me. If that's you, if that's you, they say that's me. Jawan. Mimi, there's my manifestation. There's my meditation people. And so what we've done here, and we're going to go ahead and start back with our talk in just a few seconds. Don't disappear. And because I want to make sure that I'll offer this during your meditation time, hopefully you're lighting your candles. And so one of the things that we did, we created these series of candles that are designed to help amplify what it is that you're looking to do when it comes to manifestation. So when you're looking to manifest wealth and abundance and happiness and stuff like that, everything in the universe vibrates. We already talked about that. We laid that down. The language of the universe is frequency. And so one of the cool things about this is that we created this series of abundance candles. And so the triple bliss set, it has 3 different candles. So the first one I'm going to share with you today is the abundance candle. It is 100%, it smells absolutely amazing. It's 100% soy. 100% soy-based candle with a cotton wick, and it is infused with essential oils. The essential oils of if it's infused with the essential oils of bergamot and lemongrass, and also it has lodestone oil in it. These are intention candles. These candles are for purpose. This is for work. These candles are not to sit up there and you just, oh, it smells good in the house. This is not Yankee Candle. This candle, this candle is to help you to manifest and to draw and attract abundance into your space. So during your meditation time, when you're doing your meditation, yes, it does sound amazing, Starlight. Good to see you on. When you do have this, when you light this candle, it literally has the vibrational frequency of wealth and abundance and the magnetism of the lodestone oil that's all infused into this 100% soy-based candle. This is one of my absolute favorites. This is absolutely one of my favorites because, yeah, I burn it because it helps me to draw and attract wealth and abundance. And trust me when I tell you, and many of the people that are on here that have already gotten their Cracking Abundance code and their triple bliss set, they'll tell you which is, can you see it, Starlight? Right down here, there is a button right here where it says triple bliss meditation set. It's $39 for the entire thing. Okay, I got you, TT. Great. So make sure that you grab your set. Now the second one in this series, in this piece, it smells amazing. Now I'm just gonna tell you, it's my favorite. It's my favorite, and the reason why it's my favorite, oh my God, is rose. Yes, I'm a dude, but I love this rose scent. It's infused with rose essential oil. It is very, very powerful. Anybody who knows anything about aromatherapy, hop on GPT and you'll know that rose, it vibrates at a very, very high frequency. So that's why we use it for the heal candle. It's to help you bring in or usher in the energy of healing. Yeah. So yeah, you love aromatherapy. So listen, this heal candle is absolutely powerful. Powerful, powerful, powerful. So you definitely want to have this in your space. If you're kind of dealing with something, if you need to raise your mood, it's very, very hard to be depressed and you have the scent of rose in there. Thank you, Mimi. And if you see those beautiful rose petals off in there, yes, we have some rose petals off in there. So this is, again, 100% soy, and it's infused with the rose oil. Very, very high vibrational piece, and this is an absolute need when you're doing your healing meditation time. And then last but not least, bringing up the rear is the happy candle. You can't be miserable and attract wealth and abundance. It don't work like that. I'm telling you, it does not work. So this candle, this is the happy candle, and this happy candle is one of my favorite scents. It's lemon verbena. If you've ever been to those really nice day spas or really 5-star high-end resorts and things like that, they always have like lemon verbena in the shampoo and their conditioner and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just saying that because of the smell, but vibrationally it is to help you to become more aligned with your happy self, the happy version of you. So as you grab these bad boys, listen, these are intention candles. Yes, they're during your time of meditation, but let me tell you something. You cannot, if you know what you know, these candles, especially the abundance candle, you can't get one of these candles for that price point because it is infused with all of that good energy. That's all I got to say. All right. That's exactly what it is. Yes, it's that type of a candle. So when you have all 3, you have the triple bliss set, then you good to go. I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up. I'm going to leave this up here for a few more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and Is that the regular price that's posted? Absolutely. Yeah, that's the regular price for it. Is the 39 bucks. Excellent. So make sure that you grab this bad boy. Make sure that you grab them, and we're gonna ship this bad boy out to you today. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and unpin that, and we're gonna let me go ahead and remove these from the live, because as long as they part of the live, they like me to sit up here and talk about it. And guess what? We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. All right. Excellent. So let's keep moving. We are turning that doubt into momentum. Doubt simply highlights the places where uncertainty has not yet been rehearsed. So if y'all are ready for part 7, put 7 in the chat. If you're ready for part 7, put 7 in the chat. Let's go, let's go. If you are ready for part 7, let's go, let's go. Put 7 in the chat. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Starlight. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Janae. Good, 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 good. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, Monique. Let's go. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's go. Identity work. Identity work. It's super important. It's where we left off on yesterday. Identity work. Remember what I said. The universe does not give to us based upon what we ask for. It does not give to us what we ask. It doesn't. But it does give to us based upon how we see ourselves. Is this Fabulous coming up in this thing? I think I see Fabulous sliding on in here real easy. Come on in here, Fabulous. We see you. Just getting started. Come on, listen. Is this Mercedes off in here? What's going on, Sean? Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all love on. Listen, Mercedes. Sean is a newbie. Y'all love on Mercedes. Mercedes is a newbie up in here. Y'all love on her. Welcome her in. Let's welcome her in. Good, 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 good to see you. And somebody just grabbed. Yeah, there's Mercedes. Welcome in, Mercedes. Come on in here. And I just saw somebody just purchase either the candle set or the books. I don't know which one it is, but I'm excited. We're gonna send that bad boy out. Awesome, awesome. So welcome in our newbies. Welcome in again. If we have any other newbies in the live, just let us know so that we can love on you. But yeah, y'all love on Mercedes a little bit. Y'all love on her. We glad to have her up in this piece. All right, so let's get back to it. You know how I always say that the universe does not give to us based upon what we ask for. It does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. So it is your identity. So when you want to move into a new space, you have to change your identity. You cannot continue to embody the old version of you and think that you're going to attract something new. Does that make sense? You're not going to attract it because your identity creates what? Y'all already know. Come on, come on. We spent weeks and weeks talking about this, and we always talking about it. Your identity creates what? Standards and boundaries. Your identity creates standards and boundaries. So as you move from an old version of you to a new version of you, from an old identity to a new identity, what happens? You have a new set of what? A new set of standards and boundaries. Because you can't, listen, you sitting up there talking about you're going to become a new person, but you're still doing the same old things. That doesn't work. That's just like in a relationship. As you're moving, and like you get in trouble. You get in trouble with your old lady. You get your old man, he did something and it made you mad. And he said, I'm sorry, baby, I'm gonna do better. I'm sorry, baby, I'm gonna be different, I'm gonna do better. And so he's embodying, he says he's embracing a new identity. But the moment you start to see those old habits based upon his old standards and old boundaries, it's not going to work. Because for you, as you're moving into a new space and time, as you're moving into a new identity, you have new standards and new boundaries. And so because those new standards and new boundaries are a real thing, it is important that you understand that about yourself, because that's the litmus test to see if you're still standing 10 toes down on that new identity. Are you still living up to the old standards and boundaries, or have you incorporated new standards and boundaries in your life? So when it comes to this right here, identity work, becoming the version of yourself who already has everything. So we're talking about using faith as alchemy, the alchemy of faith. So manifestation becomes inevitable when identity aligns with your desire. So when you say, a, I desire to be married. And so the moment you say, I desire to be married, then you have to begin to embody the version of you that will have the right husband or the right wife. If you decide that I am rich, and that's your desire, my desire is rich, that simply means that I have to begin to embody everything that a rich person would do. You have to, whatever it is. So don't ask for the thing that, like, don't ask for what you want. Ask yourself this: who is it do I have to become? How do I become the version of the person that has everything that I want? So again, here it is. Manifestation becomes inevitable when identity aligns with your desire. So if you desire to be wealthy, you have to have an identity that is in alignment with that. You can't sit there and say you want to be wealthy and you choose to walk in and be wealthy and you still worried about the light bill. Even if in the moment you might be struggling financially, you have to be it until you see it. We don't do the fake it till you make it thing. No, that's because your subconscious mind is too smart. You can't trick yourself. Yeah, right. That's right, Mimi. Come on now. You can't trick yourself into believing that no, you have to be it until you see it. So again, manifestation becomes inevitable. I didn't say maybe. And so let me speak in another vernacular to you. It says Mark 11:24. Whatever you desire in your heart, when you pray, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. How do you sit there and say that you've already received something? One is by embodying the version of the person that already has it. That's the one thing. And then you got the, thank you, Monique. Thank you, Mimi, for that. And here's the other thing. If you sit there and you have the unmitigated gall to begin to embody it, then you turn around and you actually walk in gratitude. You mean to tell me you start being grateful for the thing? Because what do we say about gratitude? Gratitude is what? Gratitude is the great summoner for whatever it is that you're grateful for. You attract an abundance of it into your life. So when your subconscious mind makes the shift from the old version of you to the new version of you, and you start to embody the thing. So when you say, I choose to be wealthy, I am rich. So now your words, your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions begin to become in alignment because your new identity creates a set of new what? New standards and new boundaries. You know I like to see my flames. Don't throw them things on up there, fabulous. Look, good to see you on here. We missed you today. Liz, you went back there and you gave Fine Wine your tardy slip because I miss my flames. Because when she put them flames up there, that means I'm cooking. And so when you start to walk in this whole new identity thing, and if you incorporate the faith, because faith is the bridge that will allow you to walk from where you are to where it is that you see yourself. Because there are moments where you might doubt yourself. There are moments where you're going might be a little bit scary. There might be moments where you kind of trepidatious about some things. But the moment you begin to incorporate the frequency of faith, because faith is a frequency. Can you imagine? I want you to see in your mind's eye, the moment you begin to incorporate faith into it, it is a literal bridge that will take you from where you are right now to where it is that you want to be. Because see, sometimes those things can appear to be impossible. Sometimes you can have a moment where, I know I said I want to be a multimillionaire, but my God, it just so seems tough. I know I said that I wanted to launch that business, but things not lining up like I wanted to line up. And since they not lining up, but the moment you stop listening to the voice of fear and you take a moment and you listen to yourself and you sit there and you begin to project the frequency of faith, that faith then in and of itself becomes a bridge from where you are now to where it is that you want to be. And as you walk along that bridge, you'll realize that you're not by yourself. Hey, boy, look here. I'm cooking with gas right now. Thank you, Divine, for that. Listen, I'm cooking with gas right now. And yes, that's right. I am the greatest of all time. Trust me when I tell you. Put that bad boy up there. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Mimi. Yes, I am. I see you, Divine. Glad to see you coming up off in this thing. Thank you, Monique. Yes, I absolutely am the greatest of all time. And the reason why I'm the greatest of all time, because I walk in it, I breathe it, I sleep it, I speak it every single day. I do it when I empower the lives of people, whether I'm on this live, whether I'm in the Oasis or I'm in the Oasis Mind Spot doing what I do. as a clinically certified hypnotherapist or a doggone success coach. I am walking in my passion, my purpose, and in my power. The moment you begin to walk in your passion, your purpose, and your power, and you use faith as a bridge to get to the impossible, then you begin to shake things. Shake things. Shake things. Whoo, there it is. Listen, who said they want to work with me? Who said they're ready to take their life to the next level? All you got to do, that little orange thing, it's a little orange arrow somewhere on the screen. Just click on that, fill that form out, and we got you. It's time for you to take your life to the next level and stop hemming and hawing and tiptoeing around your intentions. Because that's what you've been doing. Hemming and hawing and tiptoeing around your intentions. And as you do the form, make sure that you complete out the whole thing. Because as you complete the whole thing, that allows you to book everything. So again, manifestation becomes inevitable when identity aligns with desire. The subconscious needs a clear sense of who it is. We have to do the work and claim your million. Absolutely. You were made for such a time as this. You better say that. You know what? That's the second time I've heard that today. Thank you, Fabulous. That was the second time I heard that today. I was in a conversation with a client early this morning at 9:30 a.m. And those exact words, I'm going to slap over this screen right now. Those exact words came out of her mouth. You were made for such a time as this. All right. The subconscious needs a clear sense of who it is becoming in order to support the journey. You got to have clarity. You have to be clear about what it is. You have to be clear. 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 Because we just did a whole piece on the power of clarity. Because when you're not clear and you're uncertain, that allows fear and doubt and all that stuff to come in. That's where you have to actualize your faith and begin to walk in it. But again, your subconscious mind, and this is very, very vital, your subconscious mind, it needs a clear sense of who it is becoming in order to support the journey that you're on. And that clear image is about your new identity, embodying elevated beliefs. If you're writing any notes, now it's time to write the notes down. Thank you, Shorty. Listen, Shorty the Realist, thank you for sharing out this live. And this is a great time. We're nearing the bottom of the hour. It's a great time to share out this live. Y'all are already doing the thing. We're tapping. We're at 61K. I know we're going to get to 100 today so we can party out. Embodying, here it is. Here it is, y'all. If you're taking notes. And that's another thing too. If you can repost this. Thank you, Fabulous. And because I know Mimi, she does it. If you can repost this live, I would appreciate it. And that way we can continue to push this doggone thing. Because the greater influence, the more people that we touch, the greater this vibrational frequency enhances and we change everything. All right. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate y'all. And again, if you're a newbie, our newbie's been shy today. If you are a newbie, just simply put newbie in the chat. It is you versus you. And when you understand that, you can passively and softly love on the old you and say it's okay to release. Here come Mimi with this thing that she's a newbie. Leslie, welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to have you in here as a newbie. Mercedes is a newbie. Listen, y'all love on them. Look at Janet, though. Look at Janet. She falling in here, too. Falling behind Mimi. And the two of them. Mimi is a doggone moderator talking about she's a newbie. So I guess she's walking her new identity today. And that's going to be fine. And here's Janae. She talking to the same thing. She talking about she new. All right, so everybody is new today. D Gathers, listen, you not a newbie. You were in here the other day, weren't you? Listen, this might be like a second day or two. Listen, once you come in here one day and you come back the second day, you family. You are family. That's just how this works. I'm telling y'all right now. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for loving on our newbies. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, Monique, for doing that. And listen, D-Gathers, we love on you, bro. We appreciate you now. Yes. All right. Here's the notes. Take these notes. Embodying elevated beliefs. Embodying elevated beliefs behaviors, and emotional patterns opens the pathway to transformation. You hear me say it all of the time. The universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. So you have to, if you're going to embody, if you're going to create something new, you have to embody something new. And as you embody elevated beliefs, higher behaviors, and higher or elevated emotional patterns, they literally open the pathway to transformation. Decisions made from abundance instead of fear shift outcomes dramatically. See, many of you are starting businesses because you're launching them out of fear. You're going into job opportunities and making decisions based upon, oh, I don't want to lose my house. I don't want to lose my car. I don't want to lose my status. I don't want to lose myself. Yeah, all of that right there. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose that. You don't even like your job. Let's be honest. You don't even like your job. Do you like your job? Come on now, Mercedes. You don't even like that junk. You don't like it. You want to do what it is that you want to do. You came here to do something amazing. You came here to live beyond a mundane reality. At the end of the day, you came here to live rich. You came here to embody something. You came here to impact the lives of some other people. You came here to be happy, healthy, healed, and whole, and to have an experience that is defined by something greater than you. You you came here. And so as you embody it, it's so important that you begin to make decisions from abundance instead of fear. Because the moment you do that, the moment you begin to make decisions made from abundance instead of fear, it shifts outcomes drastically. Because again, when you're making decisions out of fear, that fear creates it's not a receptive type of situation. So when you're in desperation and you're making decisions out of desperation, your nervous system is not even open up to receiving. Let me break this down to you. Come here, my newbies. Make sure you get this. Come here, my newbies. It's really important. If you've not heard me say this before, this is right here. This is very, very vital. Here it is. Here it is. Your nervous system is so important. Regulating your nervous system is important, especially my brothers. Fellas, come up here for a second. We have a challenge regulating our stress levels. That's why we're always dying from heart attacks. That's why we're always having cardiovascular issues, high blood pressure. And I'm not asking you to tell your business to say, yes, I'm dealing with high blood pressure. Yes, I'm dealing with diabetes. Yes, I'm dealing with these maladies. But because of the high levels of stress that many men deal with, and the ladies too. I'm not, but because I always talk about the ladies all of the time. But brothers, we literally deal with a high level of stress. And because we're dealing with high levels of stress, you have high levels of cortisol in your bloodstream. And that bloodstream, that's causing stress on your physical body. But here's the thing. And this is for all of us, male and female alike. When you are in a space of stress, worry, and anxiety, do you feel safe? That's a question. When you're in a season of stress, struggle, worry, do you feel safe? That's a yes or no question. Answer it in the chat. Do you feel safe? No, sir. Mimi says no. Do you feel safe? When you're worried about finances? No. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Glam. Thank you, Delisa. Thank you. No, you don't. No, not at all. Thank you, He Wears. Come on. Thank you, Fabulous. Thank you, Fine Y. There you go. Thank you, Janae. Not at all. How many of us deal with stress every day? Watch this, y'all. If you deal with stress every day, let's just be honest. If you deal with stress every day, put stress in the chat. If you deal with stress every day, if you deal with stress, most often put stress in the chat. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, He Wears. Thank you, Glam. It's just stress. Thank you. Stress with kids. There you go. Crosby. Thank you, Anthony. Stress every day. stress about business, stress about family, stress about finances, stress about health, stress about relationships, stress every day. If when you're stressed, you don't feel safe, watch this, watch this. When you don't feel safe, you 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 don't trust. When you don't trust, when your nervous system doesn't feel safe, it doesn't trust. And when you don't trust, you can't allow. And when you can't allow, you're not open. And when you're not open, you can't receive. So when you're wondering why you can't attract on a consistent basis wealth, abundance, prosperity, healing, and great relationships, the reason why is because your nervous system doesn't feel safe. And it is expressing itself vibrationally in stress, anxiety, worry. And then the doubt and all of that stuff comes along with it. But the moment you begin to shift that, thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Mimi, for my glasses. Because, yeah, we cooking today. We cooking. But when you want to change that, it's important. It is incumbent that you begin to feel safe. Because watch this. Watch how abundant. Now I'm about to show you how to tap into your abundance. Watch this. Here we go. When you begin to feel safe, when you feel safe in your nervous system, you feel at ease in your nervous system. When you feel safe, you can trust, right? When you feel safe, you can trust, right? That's a question. When you feel safe, can you trust? Because you feel safe, and when you're in a relationship and you feel safe, can you trust? Yes, thank you, Mimi. You can trust. That's right, Monique. That's right. Follow me. There you go, Karen. When you feel safe, you can trust. Then, when you trust, you can allow people to do things and to give to you. All right? Hey, Alyssa. So, when you are safe, you can trust. When you trust, you can allow. When you allow, you are open. When you're open, you can receive. So when it comes to receiving and accepting abundance and prosperity in your life, your nervous system is so vital and so key. You have to feel safe. So as you become, there you go. That's a good word. I love that, Janet. I love that, Janet, because you can magnetize. You become a literal magnet for wealth, abundance, and prosperity, healing, happiness, joy, great relationships. You become an absolute magnet for all of those abundant blessings. Thank you, D. Gathers. You do that because you are now a magnet. Let me show you how you become a magnet. Because from your nervous system, you have your heart. When you feel stress, your heart constricts. When you feel love, your heart expands, it opens. Your heart is an electromagnetic field generator. I understand, Sandy, that's what we've been talking about. But here it is. When you begin to feel safe, your heart can open. And when your heart is open, it magnetizes you because it expands your electromagnetic field. And the vibrational frequency of the thing that you're holding as possible, you begin to draw into your space. And now because you feel safe, you can trust. You trust the divine timing. You trust the universe. You trust everything in your space. And because you're safe, you can trust. And when you trust, you can allow. And when you can allow, you are open. You're open. And when you're open, you can receive. But conversely, when you don't feel safe, you don't trust. When you don't trust, I'm trying to tell you, when you don't trust, you can't allow. You don't trust nobody, so you're not allowing anybody in your space because I don't even trust y'all like that. Because when I don't feel safe, I don't trust. When I don't trust, I don't allow. And when I don't allow, I'm not open. And so when I'm not open, I can't receive. So you see how the more you keep stuck, the reason why you keep stuck in this place, and that's why I wrote Cracking the Abundance Code, so that you can move beyond getting stuck. You got to be able to move beyond stuck. That's why I wrote this book. And so when I put it up there and I'm offering it to you, you need to get Cracking the Abundance Code. I wrote this bad boy so you can begin to recognize what you've been holding on to for so long. This is why you're stressed. And when you can let go of the stress, when you let go of the anxiety, when you let go of the worry, you can open and you can receive all kinds of abundance in your life because your nervous system feels safe. Your nervous system feels safe. That's why what we do when we do the virtual hypnosis experience. Thank you, Trinity. I didn't even know you were in here, Trinity. Thank you for my headpiece. You know, I gotta have a headpiece. Listen, so when you feel safe, that's why it's so important. That's why we do the virtual hypnosis experience and we usher ourselves into that alternate state of consciousness and we begin to trust. And I usher you into a space where we begin to reprogram the subconscious mind so that you can begin to trust. Not only yourself, but you trust that the universe is working with you instead of against you, that you're not alone, that you got a collective of people that are around you that are willing to work with you, that will sacrifice and do things for you, that you begin to embody all of these universal laws, the universal law of attraction, the law of assumption, the law of vibration, the law of correspondence. All of these laws begin to work in your favor because now you are trusting the process. You're trusting divine timing. When things don't show up the way you want them to, when things don't show up when you want them to, you say, you know what? I ain't even worried about that. I can still trust this process because now that I'm trusting the process and I feel safe, let me go ahead and activate my faith. And because now faith, when I start to activate that faith, it becomes a literal bridge from where you are now to the destiny that you have seen for yourself. It transports you from here to there because that's what we are able to do when we look at faith as alchemy, as the ability to shift, to change, and to grow. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm cooking with gas today, y'all. I'm cooking with gas today. Embodying the future self vibrations attracts opportunities with greater ease. Our boy, Dr. Joe Dispenza, he always talks about embodying, it's becoming the new person and bending the new identity and being that new person. And he says, place your heart in the state of your beautiful tomorrow. And as you place your heart in the state of your beautiful tomorrow, you literally are calling forth that beautiful tomorrow into your reality, because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever it is that you desire in your heart, believe that you have already received it and it shall be yours. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. And as you have these mantras and you begin to speak them to yourself over and over again, and you experience it, you start to see synchronicities start to show up. You start to see abundance starting to fall into your life. You start to see all types of things begin to flow to you because now your nervous system feels safe. That's why meditation is so powerful. If you are not a meditator, you need to become one, because you have to calm your nervous system down. And if you can recalibrate your nervous system, and you start to believe in the new thing, you start doing new things and taking new activities. Do you know that new choices, new decisions, new activities, it literally rewires your brain for success? It expands your neural network. It expands your neuroplasticity. And so we gonna have a good talk in here, but I'm gonna bring this stuff up and it's gonna be solid in facts. It's gonna be solid in law. It's gonna be solid in science. And so everything that we talk about is underpinned not only by spiritual traditions, but by quantum mechanics at the same time. It's not only underpinned by it just feels good or it sounds good, but it's followed up by law. And so as you begin to do all of these things, if y'all are ready, put 8. If y'all are ready for part 8, put 8 in the chat. Let's go. Oh, we cranking. We cooking with gas today, baby. We cooking with gas. My girl Trinity is off in this thing. Trinity is off in this thing. Good to see you. Good to see you. And if you're in here and you have not gotten your daily heartbeat, go ahead and do that daily heartbeat. Stop playing. I don't know what y'all waiting on. 8, the embodiment of faith in daily life. Faith becomes natural when small evidence is honored as divine confirmation. Listen, did you hear what I just said? When you have the small win, see, the universe will always wink at you. Like when you're moving in the right direction. So let's just say you say, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. And you start to do the things, and then all of a sudden, one of your friends let you know that they got a brand new trainer that just started at this spot up here, and he only charging $10 per session. You say, what? That is a wink from the universe. That is of God. Yes, it is. Because the trainer is not good. Like, it ain't gonna be no $10 for no trainer for the hour. Y'all already know that. But that is a wink from the universe, because trainers charge way more than that. And we love our trainers. That's right. That's right. But I just was using that as an example. That's like if y'all could work with me for $15. That is amazing. In fact, if y'all could find me to do that for 15, listen, now that's a wink from the universe. Listen, that's more than a wink. That is a direct declaration that this is for you. Let me stop cutting up. Faith. Faith becomes natural when small evidence is honored. You have to, like the little winks, honor them. When you get them little nudges from the universe and you see it, and because you had the nerve to start walking in faith, and then you get that little wink that say, you're doing the right thing. Yeah, I need you to celebrate that. I need you to be like, yes, that's it, that's what's up. Okay, I'm good. Faith becomes natural when small evidence is honored as divine confirmation. Acting on inspiration. When you feel inspired to do something, act. Stop act. Do you know that the universe loves action? It loves quickness. It loves speed. So when you have an opportunity that's presented to you, grab the opportunity. When I sit up here and I sit up here and wrote, it took me months to write this book, but it takes you seconds to order it. And I sit there and put this up there. You need to grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, because it's designed to help you to get from where you are now to where it is that you want to be. And so when you see little nudges and nicks and you have the opportunity, go ahead and snap into it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and pull the trigger. Acting on inspiration without delay. Listen to me. I'm trying to give you, listen, this is a master class. This is a master class, my YouTube family. This is a master class on the alchemy of faith and how this thing will work. I'm trying to help you. See what I'm saying, A-Town? I'm trying to help, A-Town. I'm trying to help, bro. I'm trying to help, I promise you. Here it is. Acting on inspiration without delay teaches the subconscious that expansion is safe. You hear that, what I say? Did you hear that, what I said? I'm going to say it again. Acting on inspiration without delay, taking action without delay, it literally rewires and reprograms your subconscious mind for expansion, and saying that expansion is safe. Because normally when you move into new territories, you are scared. When you move into the areas of uncertainty, you pause, you procrastinate, you make all kinds of excuses. You don't pull the trigger, you don't do the thing. You got more excuses than a joker going to jail. But the moment you get the opportunity, and you pull the trigger immediately, the universe says, oh my, wait a minute. So the money that you needed for the thing, the investment that you need, it already was there. There's a synchronicity there. The opportunity to take advantage of everything that you've been presented with, especially if it's an alignment, it's ready to go. There it is. Acting on inspiration without delay teaches, when you are inspired to do a thing, go ahead and do it. It literally teaches your subconscious mind that expansion and growth and moving beyond the unknown is safe. And what can happen when you're safe? I already gave you the rundown what happens when you're safe. When you're safe, you can attract all kinds of abundance. When you feel safe, you can magnetize that abundance. Momentum. Here it is. Momentum amplifies each time we acknowledge the universe responding. Every time the universe shows up and shows out, I'm going to celebrate that fact. Every time God be like, yo, bro, I got you. Listen, you stop worrying about this right here. And the moment I see a synchronicity, I was like, see, look at that, look at that. There it is. That's what I was looking for. And the moment I begin to celebrate, I'm teaching and recalibrating everything that is around me to bend to that will, because it is a vibrational match for the thing that I'm thankful for, so that I'm celebrating for. So literally, momentum, the momentum that you take because you chose and you did and you made action. You took deliberate action. You took deliberate action. Because you took that deliberate action, it created momentum. Momentum amplifies each time we acknowledge the universe responding. Following intuitive nudges, even when they are just simple and subtle, it strengthens your trust. The more you walk in your trust, the more you can allow. The more you trust, the more you can allow. The more you trust, the more you can allow. I'm trying to help. I swear I'm trying to help the people today. The more you trust, the more you can allow. The more you attract. You become a magnet for the thing that you want to experience. All right, here we go. We cooking with gas now. Faith evolves from a moment into a lifestyle. That's what I'm trying to get you to get to. Faith evolves from a moment into a lifestyle when it is practiced consistently. See, success is not a thing that you do. It's a lifestyle. Happiness is not a thing that you do. It is a lifestyle. And together, let me help you with that. You have to believe. Let me take you to the next thing. You have to know. When you begin to know the thing, oh, come on. Listen, Jawan, thank you for becoming a super fan. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for becoming a super fan. I see you. I see you, and welcome to the Oasis. We glad to have you with us. We really are glad to have you with us, because this is how we do. Yes, it comes instantly. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. And listen, inside of the Oasis, let me tell you something. The Oasis is our channel on Discord. So make sure that you connect. So Jawan, you're going to get an invitation. Listen, we're going to celebrate Jawan and welcome her into the family. There are 3 ways to engage with us. One is to come here on this live every single day. All right. The second thing that you need to do is to join the Oasis. You can do just like what Jawan just did. Just like what Jawan just did. And she became a super fan by clicking that good looking picture of that guy right there, became a super fan. And the moment you become a super fan, you literally put yourself in a space where TikTok will send you an invitation to our Discord. We have a channel on Discord called The Oasis. And the Oasis, inside of the Oasis, y'all familiar with Discord. Inside of the Oasis, we have guided meditations, pre-recorded. We have pre-recorded hypnosis sessions. We have the first book that I ever wrote, Our Spirits Renewed, in there. You get a copy of that. Then all of the replays that we have, that we do the lives here on YouTube and TikTok, guess what? All of the replays are put in on its own channel inside of the Oasis. Then we have the women's safe space in there for women to have dialogues, to talk about endometriosis, talk about female issues, to talk about all of those things. And so as you talk about all of those things are inside of the Oasis. Then we're working on the men's space. And then Monday, there you go. Thank you, Janae. And then every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the virtual no, we don't. we have Monday morning meditation. And it's free. You don't have to do any registration or nothing. I just have to show up. And inside, just go down to the voice channels down there where it says meditation space. You come in there at 9. We have our meditation on Monday morning, and it literally sets our day and the tone for the rest of the week. And so that's the place that you want to be. And then the highest level of engagement is when you click on that little orange piece right there, that little orange arrow. And that orange arrow says that you want to work with me one-on-one. That gives you access to the highest level of engagement, and that is the Oasis Mind Spa. That's the Mind Spa. And inside of the Mind Spa, you and I work together as a clinically certified hypnotherapist and a success coach. It's all there together. So yeah, yes, Temple, it is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. So go ahead and set your calendars. Go ahead and set your alarm so that you can remember that at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the doors open for Monday morning meditation. We're in there for about 20 minutes. That's it. We in there for about 20 minutes and we make that thing happen. That's it. Thank you, Brenda. And thank you, Temple. So yeah. And so if you want to be a part of the Oasis, there are two ways of doing it. First thing that you can do is just like just like she just did, is to click on that beautiful picture of that guy right there and become a super fan. The other way is you say, hey, AD, listen, I'm having some financial difficulties or I'm having some technical challenges. And then that just message me. And either I will help you get into the Oasis, Fine Wine or Mimi, they can help you get into the Oasis. And so I definitely want to make sure that y'all understand that that is available to you, because I don't want y'all to miss out on it. All right, everybody cool on that? Because the Oasis is growing. It is growing. It's growing. It's growing every day. The Oasis is growing. Thank you, Fire Wine, from a chain. And we're tapping away. We're about 11K away from our goal. And there was somebody said something. Hold on. Don't ask for permission. Claim it. Yeah, that's right. You right, D Gathers. That's it. That's it. And so I see you all putting in your submission. So make sure that you continue to do that. Pharaoh, I see you up in this thing. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Yes, you know, you listen, you got to put that goat up there. Yes, I am definitely the greatest of all times. Trust and believe. There you go. Thank you so much, my friend. All right. So let's keep going. If you're ready for part 9, put 9 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. If y'all are ready for part 9, thank you, Pharaoh. Thank you for the love, man. I appreciate you. If y'all are ready, put it in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Mercedes. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you, Janae. Yes, and we have, yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. And just like we have the women's safe space in the Oasis, where you all talk about everything from menopause to mental health concerns, emotional stuff. It's ladies talk. It's ladies talk. Guess what? Thank you for reminding me, Janae. We got a men's group that's coming up too. We got a group for the brothers, and it's going to be exciting. And so we got a place, we got a safe space for the brothers to come in. Because listen, we go through stuff too. And I celebrate any of the brothers that come on this live and hang out with us, because ladies don't believe that we do inner work. They really don't. They think that we don't do therapy. They think that we just sit up there, and to some degree they may be right, but there's a large contingent of brothers that are on this live that are looking to do better, to be better, and they don't listen. They're not walking in that whole that bravado ego stuff. No, they just loving themselves and choosing better decisions for themselves. Yeah. So listen, no, bruh. Now, once you get inside, no, listen, D Gathers, trust me, it's in the next few days. So you listen, you may as well go ahead and join the Oasis. As you connect to the Oasis, you gain access to all of that. Oh yeah, the men's group gonna be off in there. Trust me and believe. It'll be before the week is out. So you may as well go ahead and come into the Oasis and see. It's like a group inside of there. All right. Now we ain't talking about Miller Beer and all that kind of stuff in there, Crosby. No, we ain't doing that. Going on back there to the back with Mimi, Fine Wine, and Fabulous. Going to the back. Going on. Going on back there to the back. Mimi says, I'm posting in the women's group today. Great. And listen, and if you have a business, there's a section in there where you can highlight what it is your business is. You have a product. Yeah, that's it. You'd love to help with the men's group. Let's talk, bro. Definitely. Come on up in there. Excellent. Yeah, come on in. So listen, you just need to get in the Oasis. All right. Excellent. So let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Y'all already put 9 in the chat. The law of least effort. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Oh, I love the law of least effort. The law of least effort and the flow state of manifestation. The universe responds most powerfully when resistance softens and ease is allowed. That means you feel safe. We already went through that whole safe thing, okay? I'm looking for my honor. I don't know what that means. Can you help me? I don't know what that means. And maybe one of the our mods can help. All right, excellent. The universe responds most powerfully when resistance, soften, and ease is allowed. Alignment has more impact than force. Listen, If you're going to take some notes, write that down. Alignment has more impact than force. Alignment has more impact than force. If you want to change something in your life, you need to have alignment. Your thoughts, your words, your emotions, your actions, they all need to be in alignment, but they need to be in alignment with your new identity, your identity that is akin to your abundant state, your healed state, your happy self. All of those things have to be in alignment. So when you look at the law of least effort, you see the law of least effort all around you in nature. You never saw a tree struggling to grow. You never saw a flower struggling to blossom. You never saw a bird struggling to fly. It just does. You ever seen a fish struggling to swim? No. The law of least effort is one of the most natural occurrences in nature. And so the natural flow of things, the law of least effort, it is so incumbent. It's so easy for you to attract. You just finished having this conversation. Yes, absolutely. Rebret, good to see you in here. I didn't know you slid in here, Rebret. Alignment is has more impact than force. So here, especially in this season where we got this hustle culture, everybody want to hustle, everybody want to hustle, everybody want to grind. No. You don't have to hustle. You don't have to grind. You don't have to sit up and work from dark 30 to dark 30, from sun up to sundown. You don't have to do that. You have to align. The universe responds most powerfully when resistance softens and ease is allowed. Where in your life could softness, surrender, or allowing create more progress than pushing? What are you working on now? And just sit back and relax. Just relax. Stop tripping. Just do what you need to do. Janae said, Rebret, Janae says, hello on YouTube. Yes, I'm in the building. I see you. Yeah. Alignment is key. Releasing the need to control invites divine timing to unfold. Releasing, I need to highlight that. I need to remember that for myself. Oh, I need to remember this for myself. This good right here. Ooh, that good. Ease brings clarity, and clarity increases speed. I'm just trying to help you. I swear I'm trying to help. I swear to God, I'm trying to help. This is it. If y'all are ready for part 10, put 10 in the chat. And we're almost at 100K. Let's go ahead and tap away. We're going to hit our mark. We're going to hit our mark. Releasing the need for control invites divine timing to unfold. Release the need to control invites divine timing to unfold. We just gonna trust the process. That's why it's so key that you let the stress go. That's why it's key that you gotta incorporate meditation every day into your life. You have to allow it. Thank y'all for the 10. Thank y'all for the 10s. Thank you, Rosemary. Here we go. We're almost there. Quantum momentum. Quantum leaping, quantum momentum. When the unseen starts working for you. When the unseen, see, that's why y'all keep thinking y'all alone. You're not alone. Man, between the ancestors, my spirit guides, my spirit tribe. Listen, when I tell you everybody working on my behalf, what are you saying? I got angels, all kind of stuff. I just let all of that, listen, I surrender all. You better sing that. You remember, that used to be one of my grandmother's favorite hymns. I surrender all. Ooh, they used to sing that thing in the church. Yes, they did. I surrender all. Oh, come on now. I can hear her now. I can hear. Listen, boy, I've been talking about my grandmother today. She must be talking about me. Because I can hear that song. I surrender all. Because when you let divine timing do what it does, and you get out of the way. Go and what now? What we do? Go and sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere. Go and sit down. Listen, say that, Janae. Surrender all and peace be still. Peace be still. I surrender all. You have to release. So here it is. Momentum begins energetically long before physical evidence appears. You understood the assignment. Come on now, Elise. I said Elsie. I'm sorry. I said Elise. I'm sorry, baby. It's Elise. Elsie. It's Elsie. Help me now. I can't read this morning. Synchronicities and intuitive nudges reveal that the shift is already in motion. When you begin to see the small things and the synchronicities show up, that means everything is moving in motion. Unexpected clarity, emotional releases, and chances aligning are signs that faith is taking shape. Coincidences in the right place at the right time, the right relationships, all of these things, these synchronicities begin to show up in the quantum field. It is because the vibrational frequency of the words you speak, the actions you take, the thoughts you have, and the emotions that you experience, they are being projected out into the quantum field. And as they're projected out into the quantum field receives it, and then it reflects it back to us as reality. The universal law of correspondence says that as within, so without, as above, so below, as it is in the east, so shall it be in the west. So when you begin to walk in this right here, you literally are changing your reality because of the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience. That is where magic is. All right. I'm just trying to help. I swear I'm just trying to help. Opportunities begin to match the internal vibration that has been cultivated. You've done this work. You shifted your identity. Your identity is in alignment with your desires. And as your desires are in alignment with your identity, alignment is more powerful than force ever could be. So be in alignment. Be in alignment with the divine picture that you have seen for yourself. Wushu, what's up? Good to see you. Was praying yesterday on my walk and met a park lifeguard going through similar relationship situation. Synchronicities. Synchronicities. You will have synchronicities that show up so that you can experience the full expression of who you have seen yourself to be. That's right. That's right, Monique. That's what I do. I'm wired for this thing. That's why when they put them goats up there, yes, I say yes, I celebrate it. Yes, I am the greatest of all time. Yes, when y'all put them goats up there. Yes, for sure. Here it is. If y'all are ready for part 11, put 11 in the chat. Let's go, because we're going to wrap this up today. We're a tad bit over, but we're all right. We're a tad bit over. The alchemy of faith in relationships, money, and purpose. Uncertainty in relationships can be an invitation to elevate boundaries of self-worth. Financial faith. Financial faith strengthens the magnetic pull towards abundance. So the more you're faithful about it, and the more, because what did I say faith is? Faith is a bridge. It's a tool. Faith is a frequency. It's a frequency that bridges you from where you are now to where it is that you want to be. So financial faith, it strengthens that magnetic pull. Purpose becomes clearer. Purpose becomes clearer. Purpose becomes clearer when control loosens and self-trust expands. You expand your electromagnetic field because your heart is open. When you're open, you can receive. When you can receive, all of these things are because you allow. Why do you allow? Because you trust. Why do you trust? Because you feel safe. You see how I flip that thing and I make you see. If you wonder why I teach the way I teach and you hear the same thing over and over again, but it's in different contexts, I teach this way because your subconscious mind is being reprogrammed and you don't even realize it. Because your subconscious mind loves the familiar. And so the more and more I get you familiar with these same idioms, these same ideas, these same realities, these same universal laws, the programming of your subconscious mind begins to change. And when you change the programming, you change the outcome. You begin to see yourself differently. You begin to see the world differently because you've changed the lenses through which you look at the world. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. Purpose becomes clearer when control loosens and self-trust expands. Scarcity dissolves as authentic identity becomes the foundation for decision making. It's powerful, it's powerful, it's powerful, it's powerful, it's powerful. So today, I literally want you to begin to walk in that power. I want you to walk in that power. And listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to put it up here right now. I'm going to put it up here right now. If any part of what we have been talking about today has resonated with you at any meaningful level, the foundation of it is in the book that I released back in this spring. I wrote and released Cracking the Abundance Code. If you don't have your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, I put it right down here. Go ahead and order your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. I'm going to ship that bad boy out to you. Listen, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to put your name in it. It's time for you to walk in every bit of power that you've seen. That's it, Wushu. It's time for you to walk in it. It's time for you to become the best version of yourself. No longer acquiescing to fear, doubt, worry. You will begin to use fear as a bridge. You will let go of limiting beliefs that have been holding you in the state of lack, want, and scarcity. This book is a powerful weapon. And let me show you something in here before we get up out of here. You got to grab your copy. In the front there's a 21-day roadmap. This 21-day roadmap is going to help you navigate. It's almost like having me with you, your success coach with you every single day, step by step, day by day. I'm telling you what it is that you need to be doing, giving you whole processes, step by step, moment by moment, what to do, how to embody it, how to do this thing. That's right, Jawan. I am the greatest of all time. Don't play with it. Trust it and believe it. But this book here will make you the greatest of all time. You need to grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, and as you grab your copy, we're going to go ahead and ship that bad boy out to you today. I'm going to sign it. I'm going to personalize it. I'm going to put your name in here. I'm also going to put a gift inside of here too. So because this is an entire system. It is not just this is the tip of the iceberg. The book is just the tip of the iceberg. There's an entire system that goes along with Cracking the Abundance Code. But you can get Cracking the Abundance Code right here in the TikTok shop. Go ahead and click that link, grab your copy of that bad boy, and we're going to send that bad boy out to you today. And remember, don't forget your candles. Don't forget your off of my folks that do manifestation, all of my folks that do meditation. I implore you to 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 do meditation. Meditation will change your life. And if you are a meditator, you definitely want to grab the Triple Bliss meditation set. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pin that bad boy up here. I'm gonna put it up here right now. I've been talking about Cracking the Abundance Code, but as we get up out of here, let me pin this bad boy. Let me see. Do you see? You should be able to see it. The Triple Bliss meditation set. Can you see the Triple Bliss meditation set? Listen, if you see that Triple Bliss meditation set, if you can't see it, because I don't even see the banner, but that's fine. You can see the banner down there. Okay, good. If you need you need to grab this Triple Bliss meditation set. Inside of these candles, I'm telling you, they're 100% soy-based oil, soy-based candles with the cotton wick. They're absolutely amazing. You have the Heal candle, which has the rose oil, the essential rose oil. It smells absolutely amazing. Then you have the Happy candle. The Happy candle is powerful. It is absolutely Trinity. I see you. I see you grabbed yours. Thank you so very much, Trinity. Listen, you are always up in the game. When I tell you, Trinity does not play the radio in this thing. Trinity is going to order her stuff. Trust me, when I tell you. So the Happy candle is it's another powerful tool to help you experience the best version of yourself, because you can't attract wealth and abundance and you miserable. So vibrationally, it's very, very high. And last but not least, my absolute favorite in the Triple Bliss set is the Abundance candle. It is infused with bergamot and lemongrass and lodestone oil. That lodestone, anybody know what lodestone oil is? If you know what lodestone oil is, a lodestone is a magnet. And so energetically, when you're trying to attract something into your space, you're doing your manifestation, your meditation time, go ahead and grab your Triple Bliss meditation set. Go ahead and grab, because you get all three. You get all three for the 39 bucks. All right. So we about to celebrate. Listen, right now I want to thank everybody. So don't y'all go anywhere right here. Don't y'all go anywhere while we still got we still got the candles up over here. Listen, we gonna say thank you. Gifts for your loved ones. Okay, I got you, Trinity. Thank you so much. We gonna celebrate Trinity for grabbing her candles. I appreciate her so much. Listen, thank you so much. We love y'all over here in YouTube land. Thank you. But we about to have our after party over here on TikTok. Y'all don't allow us to party and ride out like we like to do, because we like to play good music. And so we're about to do the good music thing. So thank y'all so much for being with us today. I truly love and appreciate every one of you. Thank you for being on. And make sure that you come back tomorrow, because we'll have a whole new topic. Tomorrow is Wednesday. It's hump day. My name is A.D. Robertson. I am your success coach. And I will see you guys over here on YouTube tomorrow from at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 2. So much love. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I'll see y'all there. Janae, come on over here. Everybody's invited to the after party over here on TikTok. You're more than welcome to come. All right, so we're up out of here.